Previously on the Goblin Market. The crew made their way to Hardat, bought some criminals to Ream, and rode east to meet the Goblin original Aol Durin at his shack on the plains, who has a line on a terrible magical artifact. Unfortunately, during their ride, they were set upon by two teeny tiny little dragonlings who nearly killed their mounts. And just when it seemed they had the upper hand in the fight, the dragonlings climbed into the sky, and in the far distance, the crew spied something bigger and redder flying toward them. Can they find Aol's shack before the red dragon cooks their bones? Can they, or should they, kill these tiny dragons? Find out today on the Goblin Market.
To the river they tread, only to be swept away.
Morning and evening you may hear the cry, candies and berries and baubles to try, sweet to the tongue and sound to the eye, but heed words of caution when you then decide to come by it, 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 come by it.
Just beware the Goblin Market.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. You are listening to the Goblin Market on the Dungeon Dads Network. As always, I'm Tom Blaylock. I am the DM, and I'm joined today by Sam Frank.
I
Housing
knew
a
he was
pizza.
going to do it. I was like, ooh, should I take another bite? No, something tells me he's coming to me first.
I saw that pizza dripping out your mouth. I was like, this is the time. It's the
Well,
equivalent of physical humor on the radio.
Everybody knows the best pizza comes from Texas.
Mm.
And
my God, whoever said that?
I'm merely partaking of a proud cultural tradition
Hard
of the
for
American
us.
Southwest.
Is it DiGiorno?
No.
What if I told you
I
the
mean,
best pizza
listen, no
actually comes
free
from
ads,
Phoenix, Arizona?
Mhm.
I said, what
Phoenix,
if I told
New
you
York?
Phoenix, Arizona?
I'd tell you to go fuck yourself, Tim.
Wow, you can
Good
argue
thing
with
you
James
didn't say
Beard.
that. Good thing you didn't say that. Good thing this was just a what if hypothetical.
And that's
Now listen, I will say again, no free ads, but Rouse does a pretty great frozen pizza.
I will tell you.
And of the frozen pizzas, I think it may be the best.
You know, they still have a Upper West Side restaurant, and it's legit. And
Is this Rouse, the makers of the tomato sauce?
yes,
Mhm.
yep.
They're
That's
a restaurant, and then
that's
they're
all we know
franchised
about.
into products.
That's
And I will say, I switched to their pasta first.
Okay, yeah,
Their spaghetti,
Okay.
yeah.
fantastic.
Look, it's legit, but this is like
And then their
This is-
sauce. Ooh, the
this is-
sauce is good.
the sauce
And then
is
I
too
saw,
sweet.
wait a second.
Mm-mm.
They've got frozen pizzas. I got a frozen pizza. Mwah.
Yeah,
Magnifique.
I saw a frozen pizza.
Rouse,
I bought a
sponsor
frozen
us.
pizza.
Who was it that was saying, like, every time you go to the grocery store, you're like, and you know what? I'll get a frozen pizza too, just in case I don't feel like cooking some night this week. Guess what, dear readers? That night is always tonight. Yeah, I get home from the grocery store, that frozen pizza's going in the oven.
Yeah, that's the best we got here in Charlotte is tomato sauce. That's about
You got-
all we got for
That's
Rouse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
look, it's fine. It's totally fine. It exports well.
I feel like their next business step should be sponsoring a mid-tier Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Mid tier.
Speaking,
Fucking
speaking of
dream
dragons,
on.
Listen, I was giving us a lot of credit there.
speaking of
that's a-
dragons, tell us what's going on.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm also joined by John Watson, who will be playing Dinfa. And how's it going, John?
I'm doing okay. I'm ready to whack some tiny dragonling. I don't even know what the heck is going on. I know
Well,
I'm not going to be on this elk for much longer.
Yeah, I think you are correct. I don't know. I was saying before we started recording, I think I may have tuned this up a little too high.
You just
little too high.
gave me the elk. I fell in love with it, and now now it's going to die. Like what
I
the
feel
hell?
like Yeah, it's hard. I didn't do that on purpose, but you are level 5 now, right? So
Yeah. Actually, I think we might be level 6.
We're level 6.
well, I only mean level 5 or above, which is when any fucking thing can happen in this game, right? So,
Training wheels are
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Indeed.
and Tim Carr, who will be playing Eabis. What's up, Tim?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I had to step away to try to solve an emergency for a 9-year-old. Couldn't solve it. Just frustrated now. He just wanted to watch the basketball game, but our antenna doesn't really get ABC very well, and the ABC app is now nowhere to be found on my Apple TV.
It doesn't exist anymore.
They got rid of it.
You can't watch live sports on an ABC app anyway.
Right. So, and I don't have ESPN Plus, so he's just straight out of luck. So he's going to get crappy, broken rep reception is what's going to happen.
I
can
feel
tell you,
like
it's tied.
we used to get a lot more interruptions earlier on in this podcast.
Yeah, it's true.
Now that the kids have gotten older,
At some point,
they're a little more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
They don't need us as much anymore.
At some point, I need to send the audio to
sunset,
a long time ago. I don't know if you guys remember.
Sunset.
We were recording, and I got a screen time request at right at midnight.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You had to go upstairs.
I was like, oh, what's happening? And then I came downstairs, and I was mad at my oldest daughter. And then I came downstairs, and I said something like, oh yeah, my youngest is, Sumi's fast asleep. And then right then I got a video sent to me via text, and the video was just her sitting there, and it was from my wife's phone, and it said, "I'm not sleeping, Daddy." Because she heard me say, "My sweet little girl is fast asleep."
I'm not sleeping, Daddy.
I'm not sleeping, Daddy.
Oh my god!
All right, guys, let's get right.
I bet we've got a super fan out there who can tell you what episode that was in.
Yeah, I bet so too. That's a long time ago. Okay. So these two tiny dragonlings have just flown straight up in the air. You guys wailed on them on their way up.
Weren't there 3?
There were 3 tiny dragons.
There were 3.
There
were
three,
2
yes.
that we have engaged with, and one that was flanking us or some bullshit.
I have 3 tokens on my screen. You are correct.
They all went up.
One of them is really fucked up, and the other 2 are uninjured. And so they all 3 fly straight up, and as they fly, they look like they're sort of forming a
Voltron.
No, they're sort of flying in a V as they are going up. They start to flock, and
It's an inverted V.
yeah, and then they look like they're about to turn at about 300 feet up in the air, and that's when you spot this giant. It's very far off, and the only way you know that it's giant is that you can see it, and it's probably 1,000 or 2,000 feet away. It's really hard to know. It's very high, and the cloud cover is sparse, but it's going in and out of a couple of clouds that are up there.
To be clear, we still do not see any shack.
You don't see any shack. You know you're going the right direction, though.
Okay.
And
not even like a little old place where we can get together.
I will tell you. No, not a little old place that you can get together.
And Sam, for the record, it wasn't a Voltron; it was a Megazord.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, the only thing you sort of can make out, it's pretty far away, say 600 or 700 feet away. You see a small rock outcrop. I say small. You can see it, so it's pretty big. That's kind of the only thing other than the grasses. And then far to the north, you see a small ridge of mountains. And then to the south, you're up. This plain is up kind of high, and you can see that it starts to slope down about half a mile away. Like, you have such great visibility. Like, you do not see the shack. But you do see some rocks up ahead. And The dragon is it's probably 2,000 feet away.
About half a mile.
About half a mile. Let's say half a mile. Yeah.
Make for the rocks.
I was gonna say we're out in the middle of. I mean, we're in the middle of a field, no
Middle
cover,
of a
so
field.
we're gonna
All
make for cover. I'm
Okay.
guessing.
I spur my panther into
Okay.
fast action.
Okay. And
it lopes through the grass as though born to it.
yes. And
Yep.
I'm imagining, so the grass is probably 2.5 to 3 feet high. And so I'm imagining this panther is sitting and as he like lopes, he sort of pops up a little bit and back down in the grass. So you guys see only Charnak's sort of character. Remind me who you got. What's your character? What does he look like? Your prisoner?
His name is Aol Durin.
No. That's no.
Sorry. I just thought that would be funny. But it is the only name I have written down in my notes.
Okay. I have it
I know
here.
that's not him. Hold on a second.
No, that's what we're going to find.
Velto Crass.
Yeah.
Half-elf
Velto
swindler.
Crest. Yeah.
I was just reminded though in the intro when you said we went and bought some criminals to ream. Yes, Velto Crass was mine. He had the best teeth.
That's right. And John, do you remember your character's name?
Max Dern.
That's right. And Tim?
Igana Briershank.
That's right. Igana Briershank.
Igana. It's a weird, it almost sounds like a sentence.
I found a hump a lot.
Igana Briershank. All right. So you guys are sprinting and you can see that these tiny dragons, they've gone up probably 500 feet. And then they start to turn in this formation and they're heading back toward you, but they're not going as fast as they were toward you, but they are definitely sort of giving chase. And as you're riding, I will give you, let's see here. I'll let you do perception checks, investigation checks, whatever you want as you're riding here. But I'm going to say we'll do this 1 minute at a time. We are out of initiative for now. So for the first minute, what are you looking for? What are you looking at? What are you doing?
I'm going to look at the rocks to see what kind of cover we can get.
Yeah,
once
and
we get there.
At the end of this minute, you can be to the rocks because it's about 1,000 feet away. Oh no, how fast do your guys run?
The goat is the slowest, I think, and the goat's speed is 40.
And you're dashing, so you're getting 80. So you'll be about 800 feet, and you'll be left in the dust a little bit. How about the panther? 50.
Hold on a second. I had it pulled up. I did not replace my mount stat block with it though.
John, your elk has
My elk is 50 feet.
50. So at 100. So at the end of a minute, you'll be at the rocks.
Okay, so can I make a perception check at the end of the minute?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Panther's
sure.
50.
Sure.
Okay. So
And you're looking for things to hide in, right?
yeah,
Okay. All right.
11. Fuck.
Okay. How about you, Sam?
Panther also has a climb speed of 40.
Perfect. That's great.
I am going to go up on top of the rocks, the rocky outcropping, and sort of see what's on the other side and see if the elevation gives me a view of anything else in the area that might be helpful.
Okay.
What do you want for that one, baby?
I think that might be investigation.
Okay. 18.
Okay. And then Tim, how about you?
I think Eabis is tracking the progress of the distant dragon and also keeping an eye on the whelps.
Okay.
Given that Eabis is on the slowest animal.
Yep. All right. So
probably just perception, monitoring it, and seeing if there's any other, keeping an eye out for any additional threats that we may not have seen.
Okay.
6.
All right. Okay. So Tim, Eabis keeps losing the dragonlings, the little drakes.
Okay.
I think you're more worried about the big red dragon, and you can see that it is, these things are really smart. It is on an intercept path with you that is clearly well beyond the rocks. Like it's not dropping altitude very quickly. It is picking up speed as it comes down. And it is now in a direct line, like straight behind you to the basically to the west. And the dragonlings are doing that too. But as you turn around, like the sun is setting behind you, and so you are occasionally getting this like small amounts of blindness, followed by just catching the shadow of the dragon as it's getting a little closer. If you had to guess, you're probably going to get intercepted in 3 or 4 minutes by the red dragon.
Yeah, I feel like I'm looking up and the whelps are like just in line with the sun, and I'm trying to see them, and then I'm turning and looking, and there's that sunspot in your eyes. It's like, can't quite get the dragon there.
Yep. All right. So, John, you are sort of looking for nooks and crannies to hide on this outcrop of granite.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like almost a honest to God granite ball is just like popping up out of the ground. So like there's no ridges. Like it's hard. You see Charnak's panther sort of like nimbly climb it, but your elk, you can easily get up it, but you like you haven't ridden this elk very much, and it looks like it might be a little unstable. So I'm going to guess you're going to ride sort of around the side of it or something. Does that sound? Yeah. So as you sort of ride around the side of it, you notice that it's scorched around this rock. Like this rock has clearly been a place where animals, creatures have like tried to seek refuge in the past. And it is like, it's burnt up. There's no grass standing around here. And Charnak, when you get to the top of this rock, you see that there are, to the far distance, east, at least another mile, you do see something out there. It could be the shack.
Is it another ball?
It's not another ball. But you do see more granite that's like this one. Another 800 feet away. And this the sun is kind of setting behind you, and you're casting this shadow, and you see, because you were looking out that direction, you see running in the grass toward you from the south a creature that is on an animal. And it looks like, let's see here. Give me a quick, I don't know, what's the thing to identify an animal? Like, what would that be? Animal handling? Survival.
Nature?
It's survival.
Survival or nature?
Survival, I think. Oh, maybe nature. Nature or survival, your choice.
Okay. 22.
It looks like a giant fucking boar with a smallish creature on, like, riding it. Coming toward you.
Oh no, guys, we've got a giant boar coming in. So that's coming in from the south.
South, yes.
The next outcropping 800 feet or so away is to the
east. It's
east.
not direct east. It's a little east north, and
the maybe a mile away shack is further that direction.
Due east. Due east.
East.
Yeah.
And the big dragon is coming in from the
west behind you.
West.
Yep.
And the little dragons are coming in from the.
They're just.
I
up.
mean, they're
behind us in the west.
generally behind you. You
They're
sort of
also
lost track of them
westish.
too. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you another minute
So
of
say
movement
they-
there.
there is another outcropping to the east and perhaps shelter further that direction. We may be able to advance one ball at a time.
I begin dashing in that direction.
Okay.
Once I notice
John's on board with that plan.
This looks like a death trap, so let's just go. Why are we
And-
even here?
There's also a rider approaches from the south.
So,
It looks
You-
like a giant boar, by
So
which
you-
I mean the porcine animal.
I
So-
keep my eye on that as I'm running east. Sorry.
yeah. So I'm gonna say Dinfa because he didn't climb up this thing. Let's say it's 30 feet up. Okay. It's like it's not very, very high, but it's very gradual. Dinfa, you're in the lead now. So you can, you'll tell me what you're going to do first, and then Charnak, and then Eabis.
And we are now basically riding as fast as we can directly away from
The
dragons.
dragons. Yeah.
I want to see if I'm going to keep my eye on the rider coming from the south,
Okay.
and then dash toward what could be the shack.
Okay, so you're going to go toward the shack. So the rock is a little bit more north, but you're going to be making a beeline toward the shack. Is that correct?
We're going to the shack. I'm going to the shack.
Okay. All right.
And
I don't think we can make it.
is the
Seek
rider
cover.
is the rider arcing in my direction?
He is. Let's see. You can give me I think this will be an investigation check as well.
I'm just going to keep running. 4.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's riding not directly toward you, kind of in a intercept pattern as well.
Okay.
So, and he looks like he is maybe going faster than you.
Wow. All right.
Okay. So Sam, you're heading toward the rock outcroppings.
Damn it.
I mean, look, if you're both sprinting, he's only
I'm
going to be
gonna
50
say-
feet away.
Yes, I'm heading for the rock outcropping. Scatter. Good. We don't want it all be caught in one dragon's breath.
Okay.
So I'm going to arc a little north towards the rocky outcropping.
Okay. And Tim, for Eabis, you were looking over your shoulder
Yep.
and you get the
I'm
little
still
blind
dashing.
spots.
Yeah.
You're still dashing. And then when you look forward, you do not see your comrades anymore, but you did see the panther climb up to the top of this rock and now gone.
Right. Okay.
They're, yeah.
I think Eabis is basically giving chase, but not spending the time to go over the hill, just going around the hill.
Okay. So you're actually gonna when you emerge from the rock outcroppings, and they're 200 feet, you see that your two comrades, Dinfa's a little bit of ahead. You actually have caught up a little bit. You're only about 150 feet behind Charnak now. And
that's right, because it's a minute. So that's
yeah,
and
and
10 rounds of me being slower. Damn it.
yeah, and they seem to be veering in slightly different directions, and so
And do
John
I see
gave me the
this?
investigation
Do I see
check.
this third rider from my vantage point?
So I'm going to give you a chance for this. I'm going to go
Okay.
John first again. So you already did the investigation check. You're looking at the rider. Sam, what are you going to be doing on this ride?
I am looking towards the next rocky outcropping
Okay.
to see what I can see of what I am riding to.
I think you're about a minute away from it. So your next one, but as you're going, you see that it's a little higher than the other one. And the slope up is almost a 45. So this was not like a ball. This is more of a, it's
We're
steep.
a plinth.
Getting
It's
into
a
goat territory.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'll go up the straight side, the vertical side. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'll give you an investigation or perception check, Sam, for more information on this.
I'll do a perception.
Okay.
28.
Wow. Okay. There are you're riding up and you see that I'm trying to see if you could see this from there. Yeah. This 45 is cut into the stone, and there are steps cut into the stone. So even though the stone is fairly steep, you can see that there are. It's not regular. It's not like a staircase, but you can tell that it's been cut in every 2 or 3 feet, and then there's like a 1 or 2 foot rise. So you can sort of see that this is a man-made, like climb up to the top of this thing, and it's probably 100 feet up to the top of this one. So this is a much larger granite outcropping than the other one was. And Tim, so I will give you that you see a rider.
Okay.
Now you can choose what you want to concentrate on, but the rider looks like he's on an intercept, like with you all.
Yeah. So I think seeing that, I feel like I'm gonna sort of almost like try to shadow the rider's intercept course to be there in case there's a tussle.
Okay.
And then I don't see that other rock outcropping close enough.
You can see it, but you're at the end of this. Like,
is there a brimful of Asha on the 45?
Yeah. Oh no,
sorry,
yeah.
I had to.
Brimful of Asha on the.
I just looked up what brimful of Asha meant because I was like, I don't even know what this means.
I don't know what it is either.
It's named after a singer, but it also means hope in Hindi.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So, that's cute.
Yeah. So brimful of hope on the 45, which is
He finally
actually
looked
what
that up.
Charnak has, right?
Yeah.
25 years later.
Yeah,
5 years
exactly.
later.
I was just like, I don't care what it means. I'm just going to sing it.
I mean, but look, when that song first came out, Sam, there was no Googles.
In 1997, Google was very, very primitive.
Very primitive.
Yeah.
So, whatever, man. I know you're gonna.
We
make
had to
some
dial up Google on the telephone, and then they'd send you the response in the mail.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, good grief.
Yeah.
All right. So
Google didn't come out
Jeeves
till
never told
98.
me
You're right
shit.
on. No Google yet.
So what do you want to look for, Tim? So you can see the outcropping up there. You can see that Charnak seems like he's going almost directly toward that.
I think I think I'm basically setting my line up to catch up with this interloper. But I think I'm still, watching my shoulder in case I got to suddenly like peel off or slam on the brakes or do something like that, because I'm the closest target. So
I'll give you perception then. I'll give you perception, and this is going to be a 360 perception because of all the reasons.
17.
Okay. So you definitely have picked back up the small dragonlings again. They are clearly flying slower than they can, waiting for the red dragon to catch up.
Got it.
For sure.
They're going to eat us as carrion, not as
yes. And the rider, 17 perception. He's green.
Okay.
And okay, so this turn, Sam, you're going to get to the outcropping. John, if you continue on this path, you will be intercepted by the rider.
Okay.
And you'll be about 50 feet directly south of. No, you're 50 feet south now. You'll be about 100 feet south of the the rock outcropping, and you will go a little bit past the staircase. So you'll be a little bit beyond it, and still heading directly toward the thing that's kind of coming into view a bit more now.
Okay. And when I ride past the rocky outcropping and the stairs, does it look more like a spot that can block dragonfire?
So I'm going to let you tell me if that's the thing you're going to look at, or if you're really honed in on the thing that could be the shack or the rider. Like I'm going to give you all those things. And let's say we're doing this at the midpoint of this ride. So the rider hasn't gotten to you yet. You're not quite to the rocky outcropping, and you're still moving toward the maybe shack. So
Well, I want to see if this is the shack.
okay.
Does
All
it
right.
look like a shack? 25.
These prisoners' eyes are sharp. Okay. You look and you can see that this definitely was a house before it was burned down.
Aha. Okay.
It is charred ruins, and you can tell. And because it's the only thing that looks like a house anywhere around here, and you're almost to the place where your map showed it to you, that's definitely the shack, and it is definitely fucking burned down.
It is gone. Okay. I'm gonna wheel it around to I'm gonna wheel it around toward the rocky outcropping and let the rider catch up with me.
Okay. So we'll do that at the end of this minute long turn. Sam, you're next because you're closer. You're heading toward the rocky outcropping still.
I am going to go up the stairs. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll get to the base of the stairs this turn.
Mhm.
As you get close, you see that around this rock, there are discarded crates. There is you pass by at least one fire ring on the ground. Like clearly people have at some point in the not distant past have been camping here in this area. And you see just beyond the granite outcropping, you do see a destroyed, burnt wagon up there, and the stairs go up, and it looks like, I mean, it just goes up to the top of this thing, and it's so weird. There's just nothing up there, at least that you can see from
That
here.
I can see from
That you
here.
can see from here. Yeah,
But maybe I can see something from the top,
for sure.
like a hole that goes down and in.
It's possible. It's very, very possible.
There are stairs here.
Okay. And then Tim, you see that that Dinfa starts to sort of swing more toward the rocky outcropping.
Okay.
And that means that you actually, at the end of this, if you veer, you could be on an intercept course with him and the other rider at the end of this turn. And that will put you about 100 feet away from the rocky outcropping it'd put you about 75 feet away from the rocky outcropping.
I think that's good. How far do I know how far the dragon is behind?
So the red dragon and the dragonlings are now flying together.
Okay.
And it looks like they're about, if you were still hauling ass, they're about 2 minutes from intercepting you.
Okay. And if I stop, a minute?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically we have enough time to stop once and then we got to haul.
Yeah.
Or else, no, I guess we don't even have time for that. I want to get close, but I want to stay a little bit wide, just knowing what, a dragon's flame is. So basically I'm going to stay south.
Within hailing distance?
Within hailing distance, I think even within fireball or magic missile or like casting distance, but not so close that if the dragon, does like a line or cone of fire that I could reach it. So I would think, stay south like 80 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then, and then sort of, kind of almost like flanking and then coming around
from behind kind of thing.
Yeah, from behind. And the goal will be eventually to come around to get to the north, but I don't want to make a line.
I gotcha.
With Dinfa, with the dragon up on us.
Gotcha.
Because we don't know if this thing is a threat that's riding from the south or not, but...
All right. So, you make the turn, Dinfa. And as you turn, you see that Eabis is not... It's actually not as far behind you as it seemed like he maybe would have been. And he's starting to catch, but he is now on an intercept path to be behind this rider. And as you turn, you start hearing the rider. And he is calling out to you. And he says...
It is not safe here. It is not safe here. Go to the rock.
And he is riding and he begins to cast something. And then just out of the grass, out of almost nothing, 8 boars suddenly appear and begin riding back toward the dragons. and he says, up the stairs, ride with me. You will see a rope. Jump into the place where the rope is at the top.
Are you making fun of me? That's what I was saying.
Ride.
I am turning the horse and dashing toward the rocky outcropping as I'm hearing I'm like turning and nodding and running.
Okay. All right. So this turn, I'll start. This is going to go with Charnak first. So Charnak, are you going to go up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm going up the stairs.
All right. So if you dash, you can get to the top, and you do see about 5 feet in the air. 6.5 feet in the air. There is a short little rope dangling down out of nothing. It just seems like it is floating in air. And you hear the goblin yell,
Yes, just jump up in there. There is enough room for you and your ride.
Okay. I jump for it.
Okay. All right. And John, how about you? How about Dinfa?
Dinfa's going up the stairs.
Okay.
If I've reached it, I'm going up the stairs trying to follow Charnak.
So, and then Tim, Eabis, you doing that?
Yeah, I'm going to chase behind if I see, if I've seen Charnak sort of vanish.
Yeah, Charnak runs, his panther jumps, and then he just disappears.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's the order. You all climb up. Eabis actually overtakes you on his goat as he's climbing this thing. And he's up in there next. And then the elk with Dinfa, and then the boar jumps in, and the boar disappears. And the goblin sort of tumbles into this thing and looks down, sticks his head out, and he says,
Oh, they are not taking the bait. They are not taking the bait. They are still flying toward us.
And he pulls the rope up and he says,
oh, we have but an hour. That dragon is incredibly bright.
An hour? Until what?
Until this space disappears. I dare not take you into the temple below. It is not safe, but if we could just... As long as they don't land and wait for us to come out.
Safe is a relative term. Is it safer than being hunted by a red dragon?
It is safer in this space than any other space.
Who are you?
Oh, apologies.
and he sticks out his goblin hand. He says,
Aol Durin.
Aol Durin?
Goblin.
Aol.
And who might you three be?
You may call me Eabis.
I'm Dinfa.
Eabis, Dinfa. How about you?
Charnak the botanist.
Interesting.
Goblin.
Well, you don't look
like a goblin to me. You all look like riffraff from the local prison. I make no judgments about it.
Wait, why? Who is this guy again?
That's
Ale
the guy-
Durn is your
that's the
contact.
guy we were looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
But does he? He's not from? Is he from the market?
You
Is
just
he from
know
the
he's an
Horde?
original.
Oh yeah, he's an original.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're an original. We shouldn't have to explain these things to you.
So you come from where's?
We are originally of the Horde and are now sworn to the Azure Foundry.
Oh, politics. I take no interest in them. I will just say that whoever you are, I assume you are here for the Soul Gatherer.
Yes.
Well, that's good. Well,
Can you help us find it?
I know exactly where it is, but I will not be going into the estate. Your people should have explained that to you. I sent flares up to all goblin markets, and unfortunately, the Foundry is the only one that responded.
I would say, fortunately for you.
Well, I am happy that you are here, sirs. Wait,
We may not
are you
look
all
it
sirs?
in our current guises, but we are the foremost experts in the capture and disposal of soul-absorbing devices, creatures, and machinations.
Well, that
I don't know that is factually accurate, but no, we are not all sirs. I am similar to as I appear now.
Apologies,
I
my lady.
I take no offense. In this role, gender becomes fluid because you can be anybody.
Yes, the only people who are who tend to only stick to their true born gender is the temple, and well, we all know they're a bunch of crazies, don't we?
No comment.
Sure. Well, let me. And he sticks his head back out of the thing, and he looks down. And he says, "I don't see them." And oh, wait. Yes. Oh, they're eating my boars. Oh, this is very good. Oh, this is very good. And you all see like bright red flames outside of the of this rope trick area that you're in. And you can't see the flames unless you stick your head out, but you can tell that like it's something is burning out there. And he says, "Oh, unfortunately, I believe that once they consume them, they may not be sated, but at least they might well continue on their hunt if they think that we have run off from them." Very well. What can I tell you? What do you know of the sorcerer, the Garlic Lord?
Is he a garlic core proper, or he is capable of making them?
He does many dark things.
We have had run-ins with his minions and victims before, but have only heard his name tangentially. What can you tell us of him directly?
Oh, all I know is that I caught the scent of a very powerful magic being here maybe 30 years ago. I came to investigate and found nothing. Then, 5 years ago, I caught the scent again. And this time it was stronger, and I felt the soul calling that originals often feel when we identify a plane that is creating a lich. And this one is for sure creating a lich somehow. The people around here call his estate the Garlic Flats. He both grows garlic in abundance, and the slaves he takes are punished by being turned into garlic horse.
What is this fascination with garlic?
I do not know. I have never met the man. He is called Collier. He is also called the Garlic Lord, but he is neither garlic nor lord. In fact, I do not believe him to be human, though that is the shape he takes while here.
What do you think he is?
I do not know. All I know is that the times that I have spied him in the middle of the day, few and far between, he has not been truly there. He has been illusion. And at night I see him, and he seems to be truly there. But his shadow is different in the day than the shadow that the illusion should put off. Powerful illusion magic.
But why garlic?
I do not know. I think he just has a sick sense of humor. The only thing I've ever seen quite like this was a mad sorcerer in B17 who turned people into wheat and then crushed them and made bread out of them and then ate them. Well, he didn't eat them, but he gave them to people to eat. And then the magic would wear off and they would become full realized people inside the bellies of those who ate the bread and burst them from the inside out, killing both at the same time. It is a vegetable fascination that is not completely uncommon, but is usually associated with sickness and murderous rage. But he is very powerful.
What is his relationship to this soul-devouring device, and must we confront this garlic mancer?
I do not think you must. I do not even know he knows it is here. If that makes sense. He parades around, prancing around like some nobility in this godforsaken land. But down in his wine cellar, I sense the soul-sucking collective weight of many thousand souls.
You have been to his wine cellar?
Yes. There is a vault there that I could not breach. Beyond the vault, I have no idea, but that is where I sense the weight.
I'm having trouble following. In our last experience, these liches, as you say, seem to be drawn to these soul-sucking artifacts. But you say that he does not even know it's here?
Oh, I do not believe him to be a lich. Oh, no. I believe he is collecting things and buying things. I think he sees himself as a kind of a bandit, a pirate.
I see.
A magical pirate. I believe he has this vault, and I believe he has treasure in it. I don't believe he even knows what's in there, and perhaps being locked away in a vault is perhaps saving this realm from utter annihilation. You say you've seen this kind of thing before. I've seen it lay waste to entire plains before.
So this stinky brigand may have done us a favor.
They may well have. I am not saying he is a fool, but I am definitely saying I do not believe that he is the one behind the weight of these souls.
The question is then, can we trust that he will never use it or figure out what it's all about?
If I could feel it, then others can feel it. And this is the kind of thing that brings liches in vast numbers.
Let me ask a few questions of a more practical nature regarding this pungent sorcerer.
Please.
How far is the estate from where we are now?
It is not more than 2 miles. And before you ask, it will be fine. When the sun sets, I have never seen these dragons fly. They fly only during the day. And I think
How did you gain entrance into the estate's wine cellar? How will we, and why will you not return with us?
I dare not go back.
I dare you to.
No, the estate is it's worked by slaves. A foul practice, but one in which many people from this realm and others who have perhaps been attracted to it are dragnetted up into his personal servitude. Now, the problem is that when I was there last, I saw many people I recognized. I saw people from the local town. I saw people from the baronet. I will be made the second I am there. You three, I mean, you look like you were already slaves, to be perfectly honest with you. So you chose wisely if that was your plan.
I look down at the rags that I am wearing, shrug.
Yeah. So I think you might just be able to, if we can get you there under cover of night, and we can get you inside the walls of the estate, I can provide you with maps, locations that I have already scouted. I would not feel like you need to go immediately to the vault if you are worried. But it is possible that others will be coming.
No, time is of the essence. Are the dragons merely hunting these plains, or are they in some league with Collier?
I cannot tell. All I know is that after I made my escape and set up shop in the building down that way, that's the first I saw of the dragons. And they came and burned my house down and nearly burned me up in it. And I have used the nighttime to traverse the plains looking for various places of safety, and this temple that stands below us is not a place of safety. And
yeah, so what's in the temple?
It is full of dead. This is a burial ground, and at the very least, daytime does seem to have some safety within it. Creatures rise at night.
The dead are restless.
Yes. So I
look at Dinfa Eabis and roll my eyes like, oh, not this again.
Well, and it's correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say we go and procure the item. The dragon will still be a problem on our way back.
Well, don't you have the goblin magics to jump away from this realm with the item once you receive it?
We have to go to a specific place.
Oh. I mean, in some ways, I'm glad to be working with the Azure Foundry, but in other ways, the temple would be better, am I right?
Sure. Can you do anything about this?
Yes, well, I mean, I'm a skilled bender of the weave. I can help you. I I can help you on your mission for sure.
If you wait for us at a location near to the estate, could you say teleport us to a location of our choosing?
I do not teleport. I could.
Skilled bender of the weave.
Well, wait, no, but I do have certain magic that could help you actually a great deal. I could turn you all into giant eagles. Now, they are faster than the dragonlings, but not as fast as the great red dragon.
Well, I assume we will have to wait for cover of night, and if we are still in this vicinity when the day breaks, we will have bigger problems potentially than dragons.
Yes, that is very true. I can venture close to the estate. I do know of a cave, very small. It is rarely scouted by the guards of the Garlic Lord. I will show you where it is, and if you could make your way back there, I could turn you and your mounts into flying birds of prey. Long enough to get you back to, well, really almost anywhere. I could hold that magic for up to 24 hours.
It seems as though if you have the magic to turn 6 of us into giant eagles, you should also be able to just teleport us.
Goblins, please. My magic has more to do with trees, and you will look around. Yes, I could allow you to walk straight through any tree to any other tree on this realm, but there are not enough trees around here to do such a thing.
Well, very well. We are certainly not in a position to look any gift boars in the mouth.
Yes, well.
Well, it seems like this is a moot point. Is the dragon still outside? We cannot stay here much longer.
We
definitely can't stay in here till cover of night.
He sticks his head out and he says, I do not see them. I could recast the rope trick and allow us to get back in it if they are coming, but we might be vulnerable for a few moments while I do so. And then they would certainly know what was up. My hope is they do not have any idea where we are, or they assume we are in the temple and already dead.
I say we deal with the problem.
With the dragons?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll be in here, and you can handle the dragons, and I will send word to the other goblin markets as well to seek out replacements for you. It has been very nice knowing you.
I poke my head out to see if I see anything.
Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a 28.
Okay. You stick your head out. Grasses are burning, like over where the boars had been running to intercept the dragons. Crane your neck out, and you can see the shapes of 4 creatures flying away from you.
Away.
Toward the west. Yes.
Okay.
All 4 of them together, the big one and the 3 small ones.
Stick my head in and say, well, it looks like luck was on our side. They seem to be flying off.
Okay. I mean, I could fly us all the way to the cave tonight. I guess that's something we could do.
I think that would be great.
Okay.
Well, shall we rest here for an hour first?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a short rest if that's what you need.
I will take one.
I'll take it.
I'll let you give your your mounts half their hit dice as well. That's
Nice.
yeah.
Panther only has 13 hit points.
Oh, that sucks. But don't worry, you're gonna get more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the goat. Where are the hit points?
Ooh, I got 6 hit points back on that hit die, and that was
Oh, 19.
exactly as much as I need.
That's awesome. Okay. So the rope trick begins to end, and you all sort of like climb out of this spot, and you are now up on top of this thing that you realize it was just a granite rock, but from up here you see that three sides, so west, east, and north, all have these stairs that are sort of cut out, sort of like a ziggurat, sort of what it looks like, except the south side does not have it. That's the side you guys were riding up from, Dinfa and Eabis. That still is like sort of natural granite rock. You do not see any easily identifiable doors to this thing. And the goblin Aol looks down and says, "Yes, you have to use stone shape to get into this temple. It's been sealed off for obvious reasons." Shall we
bad
fly?
Case of restless dead syndrome.
Yes, let us fly.
Very well. And he casts on you 3 and your mounts, and on him animal shapes. And he is turning all of you and himself into giant eagles.
Okay.
And right before he turns you into it, he says, "I will be able to communicate with you. You will understand my voice, but unless you have somehow the ability to speak as an animal, then you will not be able to return speech to me. Follow me, and I will take you to the cave outside the estate."
How long does
If
my
I
bonus?
cast Speak with Animals
Yeah, then you will be able
as
to.
an animal,
So you won't be able to cast it once you're the animal, but you will be able to cast it now, and you will be able to speak with animals, and you will be able to speak back and forth with him if you would like. How long does it last?
it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
My telepathic speech lasts for 6, so I might cast that on him
Okay.
so I can think back and forth with him.
Let me clarify something here. The place we are going is only a couple of miles away. If you expend these magics now, will you also be able to do it when it is time for us to escape?
Oh, that is a good point. Especially if you choose to escape within the next 8 hours, that would be problematic.
Yes, perhaps we should just ride to the cave.
Oh, very well. So you're going to ride to the cave then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay. All right. So you guys ride. You pass by the shack, which is burned to the ground. There's just a few. There's one doorway which still stands, and everything else is just like just devastation. There's a wall and a doorway, and that's it. The roof is burned down. Everything is gone.
What kind of business were you in?
This was an abandoned home. It was not burned down when I moved into it. I'm telling you, I did not sense a dragon on this realm. And then suddenly there was one there, and very bad news. I don't know if you've ever come across a red dragon. This was not a young one.
Well, to be honest, I feel like I know as much about the dragon as I need to know right now. But what business were you in here?
I've only been scouting.
Oh, so when you said you set up shop in this house, you did not mean literally.
I literally did not mean setting up shop. You're correct.
I thought you meant to open a business and integrate yourself into this community.
No, I also used the term have a line on when I was talking about the magic item, and I understand that might not be from your realm. That is a fishing reference. And
Charnak is apparently not good with metaphor.
it seems like he's not good with languages as well. That's no problem. Onward, follow me. and
Just don't even go
I
near
begin
euphemism.
to trust this Ael Durin less and less.
Okay. So you guys, you make your way through the plains. There's more things about. There's a couple of trees now. You see on another hill that is not far from you now, you do see a wooden wall that has been built up around a series of buildings. It looks like a little fort, really. And he says, "Yes, here, this through this brush, and then there is a cave, and then I will wait for you here. That up there is where you will want to go at nightfall." You get to the cave.
Are we not better suited just merely trying to use stealth?
Yes, I
That
would.
way, Ael, you could join us as well, and we could simply not be seen
No,
as we infiltrate the estate.
No, I will not go back in there.
And remind me again, you not going in because of the undead inside?
No,
that was the temple. Here, he just thinks people are going to recognize him. But I'm
also,
not totally...
it seems as though you were not even remotely briefed on the situation here. I am an original. I am a scout. I can smell the souls. Why do you think I can smell the souls?
Because your nose is so large?
No.
You are becoming a lich yourself?
They did this to us so that we could find these items.
Who's they?
Well, the Goblin Market, of course.
Well, you said you'd sent to many markets. Which market are you talking about?
The original market. With King Fitzroy. Now, I know he now runs the Azure Foundry. But he was the king of the Goblin Market when I was in the market as well. And he used us, and I'm sure that he is not proud of this. But this is why we cannot return to the market ever. I am very far down this path, and I fear an item like this I will not be able to resist. Thus, you three. My role is finding. Your role is capturing and destroying.
Do you know... Can you assist us on any of the dangers within?
Yes.
What will we run into?
Guards. Many, many guards.
Do you have magic that might let us pass without a trace?
I would have to be with you, I believe. Let's see. No, I do not have that magic. I do not have that magic, but I do have things that will help you a great deal. Come, let me make you a meal. And he takes out a beautiful bowl made of gold.
A golden bowl worth 1,000 coins.
It looks like 1,000 gold. It's gem encrusted.
In every War Must End, did we just have to glue a bunch of gold pieces together?
And he begins to cook in this thing, and he tells you the story of his infiltration and how close he got to the vault door, and that if you go down into the wine cellar, no one ever goes into the wine cellar. That there's no guards, there's no nothing. So as soon as if you can get down there, if you can get in the wine cellar, and he says that the way to do it is through the kitchen. And there doesn't seem to be anyone drinking wine at all. It's as though it is the exclusive use of the wine cellar is for Collier himself.
This all seems rather ominous.
Yes, well, it's why I felt safe going in there. I found no magical traps. The vault did seem to be sealed with some kind of magic, but I'm sure nothing that you can't handle. And
yes, I believe Eabis has been studying how to dispel magics.
Wonderful. And the only thing I will say is that everyone who works there is either a slave or a fighter at heart. The chef, a fighter at heart. The waitstaff, fighters at heart. The laborers, you might find some succor with them. They have all been captured. Many, it seems, recently. I did not see them kill anyone, but while I was monitoring this place, I have not seen anyone. If I was gone for 3 weeks, I would not see anyone the same of the laborers. The turnover is great with the laborers.
Is there a dungeon or something?
They are digging in another place, not near the wine cellar, but in the southwestern corner of the estate.
Digging for what?
I do not know, and I do not care. Not your concern, not my concern.
Could it be that their souls are being sucked out by some mysterious device, which is why the turnover is so high?
It's possible, but no, the Garlic Lord is not doing this, and the item is kept locked away in that vault. I don't think that that's what's happening, but I do not know.
Let us say we go in, get the item, and run into Kolya.
Yes.
What are our odds?
A fucking run. That's your odds. He's a sorcerer. Do you know what a sorcerer can do?
I have some idea.
Well, he can fry you. He could immolate you. He could freeze you. He could lift you to the ceiling and then fill you with holes from a crossbow bolt.
I just had a Forrest Gump shrimp reference.
I was actually thinking, ironically, all excellent ways to prepare garlic as well.
Yes.
He could mince us into a fine paste.
Here is the thing that you will need. And
he could slice us thinly and dissolve us in a sauce.
It's true. It would be acid, but yes, very good. And he opens up he's still cooking, and he opens up a coin purse, and he says, "Here. You do not look like you have consumed souls before. Am I correct?"
Correct, and we do not plan to begin now.
Well, you will not be able to find which item it is unless you have a taste for the soul.
What?
I speak true.
Is it hidden
we
amongst...
will be able to find it.
Okay.
This is not our first soul suck.
Well,
is it hidden amongst other items in the vault?
I have no idea. I've not been in there, but it is a vault. I'm assuming it is full of treasure. It is full of many things which will seem splendid and glorious. You should
We can
You should
take them
have
all.
some taste of this to understand what it is you were looking after.
Very well.
I
We will see if it comes to that. We will try not to
Here.
partake if we can help
He
it.
says, this is a soul coin. You may break it. It is very, very fragile. It is pure iron rusted. You break it and you sniff it like that. And the soul will come into you and you will have a momentary flood of extra power. And when it wears off, you will be hungry like me. And that hunger, that is what will guide you to the item.
Does the hunger ever pass?
Sure, it will pass.
insight check.
All right, give me an
I
insight
don't buy
check.
that for a second. Natural 1.
Yeah.
5.
I mean, all I'll say is that his hunger clearly doesn't pass.
Yeah.
Yes, Eabis, go ahead.
No,
Give it a
Eabis.
try.
Why
We
might as well
leave the
save
coin
this.
here. This magic is evil, and we will take no part in it.
I think we bring it, but I don't think we use it.
If we bring it, then we will use it. I would rather die than be put in that situation.
What of your contract?
I fulfill my contract to the best of my ability. But I will not consume souls to do so, and I will not truck with others who do. Truck is a metaphor.
Suit yourself.
And Aol, you have no idea what this thing looks like.
I have no idea. I know there is a great batch of treasure behind that vault door.
Soul-sucking devices are like graven images of fornication.
You know it when you see it.
I may not be able to define it, but I will know it when I see it.
Very well.
No, Tom. I mean, we had one of these devices already, and we have experience with it.
You had experience with it. Now, you have not consumed a soul before.
Not consumed a soul, but we
Yes.
we could feel.
Yes.
We could feel that this was wrong. Like we could feel the evil run
For
like,
sure.
coming
For
off
sure.
the thing.
Yeah.
So personally, I think we already can find it.
All right. And Aol doesn't agree with that, but that's totally fine. All right. So he finishes cooking this thing and he pours into bowls for you and says, eat up. You're going to need it. And he has
There aren't any souls in here, are there?
created a no. You want to run an insight check on that?
No.
Better place for him to roll the natural 1 right there.
Yeah.
Wait, do our mounts get to eat this too? How long does
Yes,
it
your
last?
mounts get to eat this too. So it is 2d10 maximum hit points.
My favorite thing to track on these character sheets.
I know, I'm sorry, but it's nice. It's nice to have.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Ooh,
Shit.
18 for my mount.
Oh wow, for the mount.
I'm rolling for me first.
And 8.
17.
No. 8 for me.
Okay.
Bad.
And John, was that for your mount or for you?
That's for me.
All right, let's see about
Should've
the mount.
said your
then.
mount.
I'm not a cheater like you guys.
Hey, I said who I was rolling for before I rolled.
And so did Sam.
Uh-huh.
Listen, my mount now has 31 hit points.
That's
More
awesome.
for the
than
mount.
double what it had before, so that's great.
Okay.
I have crazy hit points. I'm good.
Okay. And I need for each of you to roll me a d6 as well.
for some mysterious reason.
3.
6.
Okay.
Hang on.
We already hit whatever threshold
Oh.
we had to hit.
Okay.
Mine's a 1. Sorry.
Wait, so now hold on. We're immune to all diseases and poisons. Can't become frightened and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
that's correct.
Okay.
And temporarily, Tim,
Yes.
you have +2 to Constitution.
Ooh.
Sam, you have +2 to Charisma.
Fuck you.
And John, you have +2 to Constitution as well.
Yes.
And
Oh, I can modify that on the back page
yeah,
of the sheet, right?
just give it to, just do it on if you have rolls. So if you have con checks, if you
Got
have
it. Okay. Oh,
you
so
know,
it's +2 modifier or just +1 modifier?
+1
2 would-
modifier.
okay.
You have +1 to all Constitution checks and saves.
Right.
And Sam, you have +1 to Charisma checks and
Yeah,
saves.
no, I got you.
And immediately after eating this, you see him and he says, "I'm very sorry. I know you did not consent to this, but it was a necessity. Please trust me."
You did put souls in it.
I did.
That's
And you can smell the soul coins in his pouch. You can feel them. and you are really fucking hungry for them. I will tell you that much. And he says, "It will be easy for you to withstand the draw of the souls. You do not have the appetite that I have. I have been around for many, 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 many years. And I have eaten many souls."
And yet you can still keep yourself out of this estate.
I am a very good man, and I know myself well enough to know I cannot go into that vault. And I do not want to be near that item, but I will help you as much as I can. And he pulls
I'm
out
trying
what
to
looks...
decide if we should kill him.
Yeah, he pulls out what appears to be a saddle blanket, and he says, "If it's small enough, wrap it in this. It is lead lined."
Well, I still have the bag of holding.
Yep.
But he didn't know that.
Okay.
No, he doesn't know that. I'll
Yeah.
take the saddle blanket.
Yeah.
Ael Durin has cursed us with a lifelong curse that we will never be rid of.
He said it passes.
Against our will. He has lied. Just as he lied to us now.
Are you saying this out
Perhaps.
loud?
Yeah.
Your market made a deal with me to send people for me to dispose of this problem through you. You are here to help me and yourselves and your market. I will not tarry with some low-level functionaries of the Azure Foundry and slaves to Fitzroy. I have told you what I can tell you. I will help you escape. And one of you must choose who to receive the gift of foresight to. This is a powerful
No.
boon that will last 8 hours. And
no,
I
we
can...
will take no more boons from you, Ael Durin.
He looks at Dinfa and he says, "Do not be a fool like your friend, the botanist here.
You should leave this cave immediately before we fight to the death. You may kill us, but then the device remains in that estate forever."
And you two agree with this?" He speaks for you.
And Ael Durin, should I ever see you again, it is, as the children say, on sight.
Very well. How about you, my lady? Will you accept the gift of foresight?
Is that all it is?
This is all it is.
I'm going to insight check that.
God damn it, Eabis.
Maybe you should stop speaking before you consult.
We can't trust this guy.
22.
He would do anything to get this item off this plane and destroyed, and he is willing to cast a 9th level foresight spell to help you in that goal.
Charnak, I think you are too quick to judge. Yes, yes,
you
he
just
lied.
made us eat souls.
Yes.
I'm too quick to judge.
Yes, he lied. He lied. But
You
foresight.
just consumed a
Yes,
soul.
and that is in the past. And now perhaps seeing something in the future could be helpful. It would have prevented this. I will take the foresight. But I will also have Charnak's back, should we run into the situation later that he has described.
Very well.
Though I do...
You will find your way past the red dragons, I guess, without my aid.
You see, Charnak?
And he grabs you he takes you by the ears, and he pulls you down toward him, and he kisses you right on the lips as he casts foresight. For 8 hours, you cannot be surprised, and you have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you for the duration.
It's pretty badass.
Yep.
Now he has used his 9th level spell slot.
Leave my cave. And
You leave this cave.
no, I will not leave this cave. You leave the cave. You go up the mountain. I will stay here in case you come to your senses and you come seeking my help again.
Is it dark out yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's twilight. Yeah.
I begin gathering my things and walking out of the cave.
Good luck, Dinfa.
I storm out of the cave
Good luck,
And
the
I-
botanist.
and I slam the flap.
I do not agree with your methods, but I think I see your desires.
When you're as old as I am and you've seen the kind of evil out there in the world, you don't wait around to make nice with functionaries. And no offense is intended to this, but you are still yet but a functionary. Good luck, and I hope you are able to come back and destroy this item. I will be waiting here for the next, well, at least until sunrise.
Okay.
Good luck, my lady.
Thank you. And I'm out.
All right. And as you all leave the cave, there's a sense of dread as you are making your way up toward the estate. There are torches set up on the walls that you can now see coming on, beginning to burn every 20 or so feet on the wall as it sort of goes around. You're generally following a footpath or a deer path toward the place. Charnak, you do feel the hunger as I described it, and you immediately can feel a pull from this estate. Like, you can feel it. Dinfa, you feel it, but it's not strong. It's sort of just like low level, like all you had for breakfast was a banana kind of thing. But you definitely, it's almost like you smell bread cooking in the distance. And you kind of realize you are not hungry for food at all. Like, in fact, thinking of actual food makes you feel sick to your stomach. Now, you did just eat a giant hero's feast.
Sure.
But that's not the case for you. You're someone who likes to eat traditionally. Eabis, it's like you're tripping on mushrooms, except everything is real, right? Like
So like I'm tripping on mushrooms.
You're tripping on mushrooms, but it's not. But nothing of what you're seeing or feeling. It's just everything is so heightened, but not even a little bit distracting. So almost like you can switch off.
Microdosing.
Yes, there you go. And you sort of look up at in the sky, and it's not like it's the first time you've ever seen stars or anything like that, but it is a very beautiful night, and you see a comet sort of race across the sky, and I swear to God to you, you can hear it make a as it goes across the sky. And your body, your senses, everything is heightened. Your staff feels like it's a part of your body. You feel like you could whack someone to death with it. And you have an epiphany about Charnak and Dinfa. And the epiphany has something to do with the traditional roles in the party that the two of them have. And I'm going to let each one of them tell me what the epiphany that you have about them.
Okay.
All right. So Charnak, what's the epiphany that Eabis has about you?
I wasn't prepared for an epiphany, but I would say the epiphany is that Charnak has undergone a radical reorganization of priorities in the past few days, and that yes, he is planning to kill Ael Durin.
Yeah. Okay. And John, how about the epiphany that he has about Dinfa?
The epiphany he has about Dinfa is that as long as Eabis has known him, he's been all business, trying to learn as much as he can and do as much as he can with the Goblin market. But with everything they've been through, foolishly, he's having the time of his life. He's just having a blast. Everything is awesome and horrible and all that, but he is on some great adventure, and he can't believe his luck.
All right.
And it might and for whatever that for good or ill, and might get careless.
That's awesome. And the final epiphany that you have is that your goat, looking deep into your eyes and his devil eyes that he has, you realize that you are subtly communicating with him telepathically all the time. And you're walking up the path toward the estate, and you hear people chattering inside, and you're about 200 feet away, and you begin to sneak, and you see something. And this is going to be, I'm going to give everybody the chance for this. This is a perception check. This is a DC 20 perception check.
Woo!
Shit.
One of you has advantage.
I do have advantage, don't I?
17. Damn.
Come on, baby. Natural 20. 25. And my other one was a 22.
Okay.
Damn.
Did mine not go through?
Charnak.
17.
Okay.
We're the ones with the bonuses.
Yeah. Eabis, you hear wings flapping. And you sort of look up and you see nothing in the air. And then for a split second, one of these torches that is lit, it like blinks out and then comes back on, and you sort of vaguely make out the shape of a dragon passing in front of some of these torches, but completely invisible. And your ears are so good, they're so attuned that even at 200 feet away from the gate to this fort, you hear someone say, "Oh, Master Collier, welcome back. Was the hunting good?"
I knew it.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to end episode 33 of the Goblin Market.
Wow.
Oh, the dragon is back. Let us kill it.
Oh, it only showed up here after Collier showed up.
Yeah, I never see the dragon flying around at night, and
And Collier during the day seems like, yeah.
Okay, so it was obvious. Whatever, I don't care.
I don't think it was that obvious,
Okay.
but in hindsight, duh.
I'm just saying I was ready for it.
Yeah.
I was
Well
ready
timed.
for that as a possibility.
Awesome. All right, well, let's talk about this in the bonus.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week for the bonus, and in 2 weeks to find
only
out.
on Patreon, though.
Only on Patreon, that's right.
Yep.
And in 2 weeks, we'll find out what happens when they get inside of the Garlic Lord's estate, or the Garlic
Lord's
Flats, as it's
estate.
called.
The Garlic Flats.
Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Thanks for coming by, everybody. Yeah. Make sure you stop.